Welcome, welcome for those of you all joining. Welcome, welcome. About to get started soon. Thank you all so much for being here today. Grateful for the presence. Would love to hear how you are in this present moment, in the time being. You can chat that in. Another thing y'all can type in the meantime is what you're grateful for in this present moment. Would love to hear as well about anything that you're grateful for. I appreciate you for being here first off again. Also, welcome to y'all that are watching this live. We are about to start our usual Saturday morning meditation, and we'll be starting in the next few minutes. Just want to give you all some time to get ready, get in position, get comfortable. And here are some general tips or recommendations for what I recommend, really just for getting into this optimal position of meditation. Not that there is a right or wrong. There actually can be wrongs, but there's no one right. And so definitely recommend having your back straight. I would recommend sitting down cross-legged if possible, but if you can't sit down cross-legged, then you can sit on the chair. And I would recommend you cross your ankle right over left. That would be great. And in addition to that, hands open like this. So not even like this, but fingers together, hands open on your lap will be great. Welcome to those of you all joining right now. You can be sitting wherever you are, in bed, doesn't matter. We're just doing meditation together. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll be a nice little social media break. Well, I'm using social media right now to do this, but it'll help to be a cleanse session. Let's call it that, a cleanse session. So where are we all at right now? Again, whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching this recorded right now, let us get present. That's kind of the point of this. So, alrighty. As I was saying earlier, let's try to maintain having the hands open, just like this. This is super important, and you'll notice too. Actually, it's a very simple but subtle thing that if you can keep your hands open this way versus this way on your lap, there will be a difference in how deep your breaths are and they can get. So, just a heads up on that. It's super critical that we're aware of that. Not that there's a right or wrong, but it does help you get those deeper breaths. And you can even experiment with that on your own. Keep your hand like this, take 10 breaths, and then keep your hand down like this and take 10 breaths of inhalation, exhalations. And yeah, and you will see for yourself. But thank you all again for being here. I'm really grateful for the presence, just for kickstarting off this morning, whether you intended on being here or not, or you just came across this live. Uh, I think it's a great thing, and there's a reason you're here, right? So let's take this next couple minutes to however long you want to stay here for, and just practice presence, practice being present. Super important thing, especially in the midst of all of the just crazy social media notifications. We're talking um, alerts, just the rapid fire. It's our brains are really not wired to be processing this much, and it's kind of a drug. And I don't think social media or even technology is a good or bad thing. It really isn't. It's all about how you use it. And for example, I'm hopefully using this to share some cool meditations. So there's no right or wrong. But anyways, that's my little spiel on just everything right now. We shall be starting super quick. As I've mentioned earlier, for those of you all that are new here, I would just recommend having a straight back as much as possible. Face tilted up would be great too. Cross-legged would be nice. If you can't sit cross-legged, then you can sit on the chair, right ankle over left, just like that. And hands faced up. And let us begin. Let us begin. Let's start by taking some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Notice as you're doing these, as you inhale, your body will get nice and big and expand, and as you exhale, it'll get nice and small and contract. So just notice that. Again, as you inhale from the nose, as you exhale from the mouth. Inhale from the nose, exhale from the mouth. Inhale from the nose, exhale from the mouth. Inhale from the nose, exhale from the mouth. Let's be conscious of these breaths as we're taking these inhalations, as we're taking these exhalations. Let us be conscious of that rising and falling breathing sensation. And now let's breathe normally. So as you breathe in from the nose, you're going to breathe out from the nose. Regular breathing, this is. And As you breathe regularly, as we breathe normally, we are going to start sharing some gratitudes. So, as you breathe in from the nose and you breathe out from the nose, after each exhalation, you're going to share something that you are grateful for in this present moment. Anything. Whether it's being grateful for this present moment, whether it's being grateful for technology, because I can see all through this means, whether it's being grateful for this fresh air, because without the air, we couldn't be breathing and surviving right now. Uh, there's so many things, but what I want to do with y'all right now is a fun little exercise, gratitude exercise, as I prefer to call these. And after each exhalation, we're going to share something we're grateful for. So as we inhale, for example, I'll do one with y'all right now. Grateful for this present moment. Grateful for technology. Grateful for my legs so I can be standing here. Just an example, right? So as you continue taking these breaths, we're going to share those gratitudes, and you can share either in out loud or you can share it in your mind. There's no right or wrong. And welcome, Kavita. Thank you so much for being here. Currently, we're just doing a exercise, gratitude meditation exercise. Let me know if you can hear me okay. You can either message or you can chat or unmute. No worries. You can hear me okay, right? Okay, perfect. Yes. So I'm also doing this on some other laptops of my other group, so it's all simultaneous. So you're here together. Um, so yeah, so you can feel free to join from now on. And some very simple recommended preparatory tips would be to sit either on the ground, cross-legged, or sit on the chair with your right ankle crossed over your left ankle. And then, and you can also say mute if you want till the end, unless you have questions. And Tony, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And thanks for letting me know about the audio as well. So in the meantime, for the rest of you all, you can continue doing what I just shared, where you take those breaths in from your nose, out from your nose, regular breathing. But after each exhalation, we're going to share something you're grateful for, either out loud or in your mind, your choice. And if you can't think of something different each time, you can always resort to sharing that you're grateful for this present moment, because that's all that you have and all that you'll ever have. So for you, Kavita, we are doing a gratitude meditation exercise, essentially making sure we have our back straight, either sit down cross-legged, or if you want to sit on the chair, right ankle over left ankle. And hands open like this would be great as well on your lap. Face tilted up. I forgot to mention this to the rest of you all. Face tilted up would be also optimal for this experience. And now we can all close the eyes. If you haven't closed your eyes already yet, Tony, all of you, if you haven't closed your eyes yet, you can close the eyes right now. And we're going to continue this gratitude meditation exercise. So as we breathe in regularly and breathe out regularly, so no special breathing, no deep breaths, just as you breathe normally. After you exhale, we are going to share something that we're grateful for. There are so many things. We'll make this fun. We'll make this like an exercise. So we'll try to make it different for each exhalation breath. So for example, I'm grateful for the shirt because I feel warm. So you can say these things out loud, or you can say it in your mind. There's no right or wrong. And try to have fun with it. Try to have a different one for each exhalation. But at the end, if you can't think of anything different, then you can just say, I'm grateful for this present moment, because that's all that you have. I'll give you all some minutes to do this on your own. And if you have any questions, either comment or chat. So let's continue this for a bit more. And as I've mentioned before, let us try to change it up for each exhalation breath and try to think of something different. There's really so many things to be grateful for. So many. Never ending. And yeah. But again, if you want to just make this more kind of mantra type, where you just say, I'm grateful for this present moment. I'm just grateful for this present moment. You can also do that, because if you think about it, everything that you share that you're grateful for or you think about, whether it's in the future or you think about the past, or you think about anything, you're all thinking about it in the now. Everything is happening only in this present moment. That is it. You can never leave it. And so it's super important to uh, really just accept it fully. Welcome, Beyond. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we're just doing some gratitude. Now we're going to start a body scan. So again, with the eyes closed right now, we're going to observe ourselves from the outside. And I think the best analogy that sticks with me is, imagine you are walking through the airport security scanners, like that booth, and you're getting scanned from head to toe. Imagine you're doing that to yourself right now. So let's walk into one of those booths, observe ourselves from the outside, and generally scan ourselves from head to toe. I'll go through the first portion of it, and then I'll let y'all do this on your own. I do want to say there might be certain parts of the body that have tension, discomfort, or pain. But regardless of those feelings, we're going to maintain a nice, even, equal pace of scan. And it might not be easy, right? There might be certain painful parts of the body that really make it difficult to uh, let go and not think of, right? But the goal is going to be to make it equal, be equanimous, right? So, with that being said, we'll start again with the eyes closed, starting at the top of the head, moving past your forehead, your ears, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose. And now I'll let y'all go and continue this practice on your own until you reach your toes. Give each part of the body that equal scan. And just feel it, experience it, the sensations. And if you happen to finish the scan early, we can very gently direct the focus to the breath, and you can just focus on that spot. If you finish early, wherever you find the rising and falling breathing sensation. But take your time here with the scan. And now, for a moment, we're going to let go of the scan, regardless of where you're at. And draw the attention towards the breath. Find the spot of rising and falling breathing sensation, and you're going to just focus on this spot. Just observe your breath. Not much instructions here. Just observe the breath. Observe rising and falling. Now we're going to let go of whatever focus that you have, whether it's from the scan, the gratitude, the breath. It doesn't matter. Just let go of everything. Let go of everything and just be. Be with this present moment as it is. Not much instruction here, and that's okay. You might be uncomfortable, not knowing what to do. I think that's a good thing. Face that discomfort, accept that feeling of not knowing what to do, and just be. Fully accept this present moment. It's all that we have and all that we'll ever have. And now we're going to slowly bring the attention back to the environment around us, back to our body, back to the feeling of our hands maybe on our laps or our body on the ground or on the chair. And then at your own pace and time, very slowly, you're going to open your eyes. But before you do open your eyes, I want you to truly think, and not just think, but envision, feel, visualize something that you're grateful for in this present moment, anything. I want you to picture it, experience it. And once you fully experience that gratitude in the mind, then you're going to open the eyes at your own pace. Take your time here. Thank you all so much for being here today. I'm grateful for the presence and the participation. And I mean, just seeing people that want to really start off their Saturdays and their weekends off with this, it's great. We could have been sleeping in, we could have been doing so many other things, uh, but you chose to come out for this session. So you should be grateful for yourselves for just being here. And yeah, I'll be here for the next minute or two just to answer any questions, comments, concerns. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you being here. Of course, David. Thank you. And yeah, again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, anyone here, or even constructive criticisms. I always want to improve the sessions as much as possible. So would love to hear your perspectives on the session. Hmm. Great. So is this is your first time, or you've done this before? Maybe not this style, right? Hmm. 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 Yes. Hmm. Okay, I see. Thank you for sharing, Kavita. Yeah, it's a practice, right? It's something that'll take time and consistency, and it's the nature of the mind, right, to want to wander and do its own thing. So as long as you continue practicing these, and whatever we did today, we can do on our own. That's why I like to incorporate more practical meditations. So anytime, anywhere, you can just close your eyes, or even not even close your eyes. Just focus on your breath and focus on that gratitude. Uh, it's something that actually I myself have developed in the sense that every morning, I think, and we all can maybe relate to this. Uh, we wake up with different feelings, whether it's tiredness, whatever, all these different emotions. But then I began doing gratitude every single morning as soon as I wake up. And I've literally learned how to program my mind to be happy and to be grateful as soon as I wake up. It's like an instant switch. So we actually have so much more control over how we feel and how we think than we realize. So that's why I try to emphasize gratitude, and it's something easy. You can do this anywhere, any place, anytime. And yeah, I think the key is just consistency is going to be the key. And they even say that the reason why I think yoga is also important, like the physical aspect of yoga, is that they say that if you can learn to keep your body still, your mind will be still. And so that's why that's super important as well. But thank you all for being here, and grateful again for the presence, being here on a Saturday morning, sending all the gratitude and love your way. And with that, make a great day. Take it joyfully. stay conscious, and ecstasy.